Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun, on Twitter at filmmyrun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work.
Hello everybody, welcome to Monday Run Club. I've got an easy ride tonight. You know why? Because I'm using the Zwift Run Pod, uncalibrated, and currently, so here's where we're at, okay? I am totally cheating tonight. Not deliberately, this is just the way it's turned out. My treadmill is currently reading 10.3 kilometers an hour, and yet the Run Pod is reading 10 point. Well, we've just gone up to 10.5 on the treadmill, 10.8. Well, let's see what happens. I reckon for much of today, I am going to be cruising, going faster on Zwift than I am in real life. So you can call me out. I'm totally cheating. This is an uncalibrated Zwift pod. So it'll be interesting to see where it sits, really uncalibrated. I mean, I know we've tested it before, but currently 10.5 on the treadmill and hovering around 10.7, 10.8 on Zwift. Hello, Nagy. Hello, Tim. Have I got no sound? I have got sound, haven't I? 1, 2. Tell me if you've got sound. Tell me if you can hear me. No point in me waffling on when if you can't hear me, and then I'll have to stop, figure out my settings. Well, all right, it's kind of cruising. It's kind of cruising. Just I'm going slightly slower in real life than what Zwift says I'm going. So this is the warm-up, and gradually increasing the speed. And it's a steady, progressive run tonight. Got loads of people we recognise today. Facebook is working, YouTube is working, thank goodness for that. Minor hiccup at the beginning because the music didn't start. Hello, Simon. But, you know, I worked today to make sure that this stream happened properly. So hopefully it's all working. So I should even have the companion app up and running. Let's press this button and see what happens. Oh, it's not working. It's gone off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I set it all up as well. Let's see if I can get it back. Hang on. No. Oh, well, what is that called then? Okay, that's working now. So there's the Zwift Companion app on the screen. Sundog says, I'm only off by 2/10. Very good for the Zwift pod. Mine has been off by 2 to 4 kilometers per hour, even after calibration. And Ollie's confirming he can hear me good. Well, what we tend to find with the Zwift pod is that at the slower speeds, it goes too fast. And as you ramp up, the faster you go, the slower the Zwift pod goes. So I would pretty much guarantee that at the end, when we're running at 14.1, I might have to run a little bit faster to get Zwift to read 14.1, because the Zwift pod will slow down at those paces. But conversely, when you're going slower, you're actually going faster on Zwift. Too fast. Right, where are we? 11.3. So, okay, so that's not too far off again. 11.1 on the treadmill. Wesley's in Group B tonight. Hi, Wesley. No, someone else on YouTube is saying maybe my treadmill's wrong. No, treadmill is a very good, really rather expensive treadmill. So I do trust the treadmill is more correct than the Zwift pod. And it has been tested and calibrated against other things. So I'm fairly sure, I am very sure, the treadmill is accurate. You know, as accurate as you can expect it to be. And you know how you run and you feel how you're running. So heart rate and just general kind of the way you feel when you run. Running on this treadmill feels like it should do in the outdoors. So you can see how much the Zwift run pod is bouncing around, and we are a bit lower than the speed that we should be going. So I'll bump it up a bit. So I'm now 11.3 on the treadmill. Yeah, it's jumping around again, 11.2 on the treadmill. Anyway, I'm not going to keep talking about the difference between the speed of the treadmill and the speed on Zwift. Suffice to say, I'll let you know when there's a massive difference. At the moment, it's not too bad really. And we are 300 metres away from the end of the warm-up. Dean says good evening. He's joined tonight, he's in the run tonight. Good on you, Dean, well done. Quite a few regular faces in there tonight. So we got Wyman, we've got Paul Deering, got Ollie, Ella Monte, Paul Haywood, Simon Cook, there's Dean Hand down there. Becca Ward is right behind me. Who else have we got? Pipping from the USA, I don't recognise that name. Green from Australia. So, and there's a few ahead of me that I can't see, so. Oh, are we still on the Zwift Companion app? Let's, thanks, Jay Cost, for the ride on. If you can, please go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel. And we are now jogging along at around about 12 kilometres an hour. And we're coming up to the first 1 kilometre set, which will be at 12 kilometres an hour. There's the arch. Running along the beach in Watopia. Okay, a bit more. Close, very close. Okay, so treadmill is reading 11.9, so that's not bad, is it at all? 11.8. Go up again. I had no trouble connecting the Zwift pod this evening. I put a brand new battery in. I immediately got a little green light, and when I went to the pairing screen, the Zwift pod was there ready to pair, and when I started running on the treadmill, after a few seconds, it started running on the on Zwift. So I had no problems today with the Zwift pod. And to be honest, my only issue with it really, as with the milestone pod, well, now the milestone pod did have a lot of dropouts, but my only issue really has been the accuracy of the pod at different paces. And I think that stays, whether it's the milestone or the Zwift pod. The milestone pod did have a lot more technical dropouts. Frederick, yes. So the draw for the UTMB races was a few days ago, and I was lucky enough to get a place at TDS. So TDS is 145 kilometres this year, a brand new route around Chamonix and around Mont Blanc. So I'll be there in end of August. So I'm looking forward to that. So Stenvik is up ahead as well from Norway. Ian Wyman is just with me. Cedric from France. Paul Deering is with me. Kipping is with me. And Becca is with me. Is Tim, Tim, are you running tonight? Can't see your name anywhere. Oh no! So Brent, who is one of our regulars, Brent Hansen, regular runner with us on Zwift, he's had some technical problems and he's going to try and catch up. But Brent is a good runner, so we'll give him a round of applause if he catches up with us. So we've got 8 kilometres and about 300 metres left to run on Monday Run Club tonight, and it's basically just a gradual progression. If you've never seen Zwift before, welcome along. This is Zwift Running online game and training tool, and this is our regular Monday Run Club where we all, well, not all of us, a number of us get together like you would outdoors as a running club, and we run together and do a training session together. So as you can see on the left hand side of the screen, there are instructions, and those instructions come up in the middle of the screen as well, telling us how fast to go and how far we're going to run for. So in a minute we'll be upping the pace a little bit and doing another kilometre, and we gradually up the pace for the whole run. So at the moment we're going about 12 kilometres an hour, and we finish at 14.1 kilometres an hour. And then we've got a little rest, cool down after that. Thanks, Frederick. Tom, no, I'm not in the new and improved Zwift Film My Run shed quarters. Not yet, it's still not finished. So if you don't know, I'm having a new man cave built outside to put all my Zwift stuff in, so my treadmill, my bike and computer equipment to do all these streams, rather than clogging up the kitchen and making my wife mad. And it was supposed to be built by the end of last year, but it's still dragging on. But it will be finished eventually. Thanks, Paliad, for the ride on. So we're now at about 12.3, and the run pod is reading 12.3 and the treadmill is reading 12.3. So this is about bang on now. So uncalibrated Zwift foot pod is pretty much bang on now at 12.3 kilometers an hour with the treadmill. So we're doing good. So the problem is, from here, now when I speed up, I will be having to go faster than the actual speed to try and make Zwift keep up. If that makes sense. Did I explain that right? At the moment, I could be going a little bit slower in reality, but after this, I'll be going a little bit faster in reality than what Zwift is telling me. I've got away with words, haven't I? Okay, so can I connect the Garmin FootPod to my phone via AMP+? Is it an iPhone? You can, right, the Android phones have AMP+ support. iPhones do not have AMP+ support, not even with the dongle. So you cannot use an AMP+ dongle in your iPhone and make your Garmin FootPod work. No. What you need is something called a cable. A cable is a little device that changes an AMP+, it's called a bridge. It converts an AMP+ signal to a Bluetooth signal. You can also get something called the Viva heart rate strap, which does the same thing. It's a bridge, turns an AMP+ signal into a Bluetooth signal. That's what you need if you want to use your Garmin FootPod on an iOS device. But it works really well apparently. Wesley says Brett is on his way. Good stuff, Brent, rather. Apparently he's coming fast. I shall look for him behind. We've got Dean. Oh, there's Tim. So Tim is there. 6 seconds behind me. We've got Dean Hand, and then we've got Galway from Canada about 40 seconds back. So Brent is still over 40 seconds behind, but hopefully we'll see him in a minute. Okay, so if you're on an Android phone, I think that some Android phones do support AMP+ natively, so you won't even need a dongle, I don't think. But it's worth checking, it's worth asking somebody who knows more about Android than I do. I'm fairly sure that Android supports AMP+. You may have to download an app or something, but worth investigating. Carol, sometimes I just can't talk while I'm running. For me, tonight, this is not too bad a pace. So I can, when we get to the faster paces later on, I may not be able to cope. And you'll hear me shut up.
Jack it up.
Okay, so we've knocked it up again now. So the treadmill is reading 12.6 and Zwift is reading around about 12.6, so that's good. So we're still on just about on pace. And Dean is playing catch up as well now. He's had technical issues. So we're in our second third set. We're in our third set now. 12.6 kilometers an hour. It only gets faster. There is no slowing down. It just gets faster and faster. Hi, Jerome. Big moon. And we're approaching 4 kilometers run. I hope everybody enjoyed the Zwift Runners 10k race on Saturday. I really had a good time. It was really hard work, but I enjoyed it immensely. And we should definitely do more racing on Zwift. I know there's the Jaybird series as well, which happened over Christmas and New Year. So you can get involved in the Jaybird racing series. I think that happens again next month. And some of the triathlete guys are doing a race series as well. And we have the Zwift Half Marathon in February. Thank you, Ryan, for your ride on. So lots of potential for racing on Zwift coming up. Just got to keep it so that everybody's playing on the same level playing field. Everybody's being honest about their times and their calibration. So we keep it friendly and nice and nobody's playing the system or anything. That'd be nice. No need to, just fooling yourself, aren't you, if you kind of game the system. And you know, runners are very inquisitive people. We like to check people out. So if you can't match your pace on Zwift with your pace in real life, somebody's gonna find out somewhere. If you're new to Zwift, welcome along. Go to zwift.com/run and sign up for your free Zwift account. There is no charge for running on Zwift at the moment. We're still in beta stage, really. We're still building the platform, learning how it works, and trying to give the developers ideas for making it better, or pointing out bugs in the system. So Zwift running will only get better. 200 meters to go, and then we are going to up the pace a little bit more. This is called a progressive run. Progressive because you progress through the paces to get faster and faster and faster. Really good for your endurance, really good for your speed. There's no resting, just keep going. But you don't have to be in Group A. We've got Group B, Group C and Group D as well. Rosenrock, hello. Coming to the end of the 13.1 plan. Any news for other plans? Not at the moment. So if you're coming to the end of the 13.1 half marathon training plan, I mean, I see, do you have a half marathon race that you're training for in particular? Or are we just getting your fitness up? Let me just increase the speed now. So, you know, you can keep doing workouts to keep your speed and your pace up and your strength up. There is the 13.1 plan is always there. So if you ever want to revisit any sections of it, you can. Right, interesting development. I'm now at 13 kilometers an hour on the treadmill, but we're not quite making 12.9 on Zwift, look, 12.7, 12.8. So this is the point where I am actually going to have to go faster on the treadmill in real life than I'm going on Zwift. So much for an easy ride. Dread to think what pace I'm going to have to go when Zwift says 14.1. Am I going to have to go at 15? We'll see. So let's bump it up a little bit. There we are. Just one more. 13.2 on the treadmill. Heart rate at 160. At Jerome, max heart rate probably about 185. Something like that. If you look at the Zwift runners 10k race that we did on Saturday, I pretty much peaked my heart rate then. I won't peak heart rate tonight, I don't think. Well, no, I certainly won't. But Saturday, I definitely peaked towards the end, about 185. Okay, 20-mile trail race in March. Okay, so you probably want to start tapering in a few weeks' time. But just keep doing tempo runs and a few distance runs, and you'll be fine. Just don't drop it too much. Don't be too lazy. And then two weeks before, 3 weeks before maybe, just start dropping it a little bit. And the week before, drop it by half. And you'll be good to go. I bet Chuck Norris did have a max heart rate. It was probably 120. So the Zwift foot pod is struggling now. It's not able to reach the speeds that we're going at about 13 kilometers an hour. I'm having to push the treadmill a bit harder. And that gap will get bigger and bigger the further we go into the run. If you're watching on YouTube, hello guys. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks for joining me. This is Film My Run live on Zwift, running Monday Run Club. Every Monday, 7:30 UK time. Every Wednesday, 7:30 UK time for Wednesday workout. And then plenty of other random slots as well. Currently doing the half marathon training plan. So quite often stream some of my individual training plans as well. Training runs. 100 metres and then we up it again. And we're over halfway through now. Alright, Goran, thanks for joining us. See you later. Okay, here we go. A bit more. Okay, treadmill is going to have to be on 13.7. Let's see. Yeah, so 13.7 on the treadmill. I'm worried about these last 2 kilometres. I might have to hit my max heart rate after all. I am not running at 17 kilometres an hour for that last kilometre. No way. If you weren't here at the beginning, I am using the Zwift Run Pod uncalibrated. So we found that around 12 kilometres an hour, it was pretty good. I think we peaked at around 12.3 kilometres an hour, then it was spot on. Before that, the Zwift pod was running too fast, and now the Zwift pod is starting to run too slow. saying I'm a wimp. What can I say? Nothing you say will make me do 17 kilometers an hour for the last... No, you can't make me feel guilty. I'm not doing it. If I have to fall behind the group, I will. 6 kilometers run now, and 4.5 to go. And we're having fun on Monday Run Club. Heart rate gradually going up though. Dean's caught up. No sign yet of Brent. Brent was hoping to kind of catch us up. Tim is right behind me. Ian Wyman's there, Paul Deering's there. Paul Hayward is there. Becca Ward is just ahead. Ollie is just ahead. Leighton's is just ahead. So, doing well, keeping together as a group, not too bad at all. But just to say, I am going faster than everybody else. Unless anybody else is running on an uncalibrated Zwift pod. I was hoping for an easy ride. So we've just got to relax, breathe easy. 300 meters to go, and then we have to go faster. Good training though. Should see the arch up ahead in a minute. There it is, little green arch you can see. It's all over the place, isn't it, the pod? Numbers are flying around. Right, what am I going to have to go up to now? So it's 13.5, but I'm going to have to go faster than that. Well, I'm already going 13.7. .5. Yeah, so 14.5, 14.4. .3. That'll do. Stay at 14.3, I think. Gotta breathe easy. Heart rate is going up. 167 now. Still quite a way to go. Over 2.5 kilometers still. I don't want to hit 175 really, but I might do. Yeah, the faster you go, Ryan, the worse the Zwift pod gets. But remember, this is uncalibrated, but we haven't seen a lot of evidence that calibrating it improves it. 500 metres left at this pace, but we've got to up it twice more after this. Heart rate is not liking it. 170 now. Be interesting to see other people's heart rate. If you're interested in joining Zwift, go and have a look at the Zwift website. Zwift.com/run, tell you everything you need to know about Zwift running, how to sign up, what equipment you need. Meters left. And then where are we going? I'm guessing 14.8. Or not, maybe even 15. Trying to stay calm, keep relaxed. Okay, so Jay Costa's dropped out due to connection issues. Unlucky, buddy. Okay, here we go. I'm at 15. Let's see where that takes me. 14.9. $14.8. Well, that's strange. It should settle. There we are. Dean, thanks for the ride on. Maybe drop it down one more. 14.7. Okay, that's good. Not as bad as I thought it might be. The ride on. I can see Brent at the bottom of the screen there. His name anyway. He is not far behind. 4 seconds in fact, he's right with us. Well done Brent, good catch. Great catch. 8 kilometres done now. 2.5 to go. But only 1.5 at pace. Yeah, Rosenrot says counting in your head helps to calm you down. Oh, Jay Costa's back. Well done. 500 to go. See, Carol, I'm talking a lot less now. ...100 metres, and then we've got one final kilometre at pace. Thanks, Becca. Thank you, Keith. Keith says have a good run. Okay. I'm at 15. Let's see where that gets me. That'll do. I'm not going faster than that. So 15 kilometres an hour for the final kilometre. You've got to breathe easy. Try and relax as much as possible. Thanks, Carol. Come and join us sometime. Thanks, Alan, for your ride on. 750 metres left at this pace. I can probably bump it down a little bit. 14.9. Heart rate 176. Thank you, Roy. I'll keep pushing it to the end. That's 9 kilometres completed. I am pretty much dead, Ryan. Hurting. But you can see 175. That is zone 5. Anaerobic. Once again. Didn't want to get there, but I am. Supposed to be a nice, easy introduction to the week, this. 400 metres left. So good view there, you can see we're on the run path. And the bikes are on a different road. You can run on the bike road if you want to, but the cyclists can't come on our road. ...300 metres left. Just about staying with it. I'll be glad when I'm finished though. 177 there, look. 200 metres. Relax your shoulders. Arms moving forward. Breathe and relax. pace. That's no fun. Everyone expected us to slow down then, but no, same pace. Should really slow down actually. So when we get to 800 metres left, it should slow down a bit. Come on. Oh dear. There we are. Oh. So I'm still at 14.1. I was hoping to give some ride-ons. I think I will slow down and give some ride-ons. Thanks, Roosevelt. Give it 10, 100 more metres. It's a bit easier. Just letting the lactic acid slowly drain from your legs. Let the heart rate come down, although mine isn't coming down very much. Right, I think. Oh, thank you, Carol. That's very kind of you. I think with 200 metres to go, I'm going to slow right down and start giving some ride-ons quickly, if I can. Before everybody disappears off the screen, which they will do when they cross the finish line. Well done, Dean. Well done, Tim. Oh. There's Paul. Well done, Paul. Simon Cook. Well done to you. That's all I can give at the moment. And there's the finish line. Oh, Karen, thank you for your ride on. Karen will be back there in Group C or Group D, leading the pack there, looking after everybody in C and D group. And that was great, really good. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me, by the way, online. Thank you, Wesley. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Rosenrod. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, everybody who took part in chat tonight. Everybody who watched on YouTube and watched on Facebook. Do keep watching, do keep joining me, and Wednesday workout is the next one. So not tomorrow, well, I might run tomorrow if I do the half marathon training plan. So you might see me tomorrow running on my own, and then Wednesday workout, 7:30 UK time, and we'll enjoy a harder, can you believe it, a harder workout than that. That is supposed to be a gentle start to the week, but because I was wearing the Zwift pod uncalibrated, I had to work a bit harder in the second half of that run. Hello Evan, and cheers Dean. Yeah, so if you want to use this as a review of the Zwift pod uncalibrated, you can. So when we were running slowly on the treadmill, say the treadmill was going at 6 or 7 kilometers an hour, then the Zwift pod would be reading 8 or 9 kilometers an hour. When you get to around 12 or 13 kilometers on the treadmill, between those 2 points, the Zwift pod is very accurate and it was reading 12 to 13 on Zwift. Anything higher than 13 kilometers an hour, uncalibrated, and the Zwift pod really falls behind, and you have to bump the treadmill up even faster to keep pace with people in the group who are going 13 or 14. I'm going 14 or 15. But there we are. Good run, good enjoyable run, and that is it. I will show you a video I showed you the other day, me going up the Rock of Gibraltar. So if you haven't seen this already, it is on my YouTube channel, and I did show it the other day on Saturday after the Zwift runners 10k race. But here it is again. This is me running up the Rock of Gibraltar about 3 months ago, November last year. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care. See you again another time. Bye-bye. Welcome to Film My Run. Today we're in Gibraltar. We're going to climb the Rock of Gibraltar. But first we've got to cross the runway. The actual Strava segment starts just a little bit down there, but I'm not allowed to go down there because I'm not in the military. So I'm going to start from here, 2.7 miles to the top, 330 meters of ascent. Let's go. Here's our first monkey. We've climbed about 100 meters now, just maybe a bit over. Beautiful views, look at that. ...250 meters climbed, just under 100 meters to go. That's St Michael's Cave. 800 meters to the finish of this segment. Trying to run as much of it as I can. So the route up the rock that we're doing is a military fitness test that's been run thousands of times by members of the armed forces. The record was done in 1986 by a guy called Chris Robinson, and he did it in 17 minutes 29 seconds. And here we are at the finish. This is the finish of the segment.
running through any city centre, really, anywhere in the world. This is Gibraltar city centre with a Matalan and a Holland and Barrett and a Dorothy Perkins. Back at the airport, 13.3 kilometres. On the Strava segment for the military fitness test run up the rock, there are actually only 302 people who've taken part or who've logged a run on Strava. With 3 marathons in my legs, I don't think it's too bad that I came 151st in 28 minutes and 49 seconds. So that's how long it took me to get from that naval base at the bottom right to the top. 28 minutes 49 seconds, 151st on the Strava segment. And that is it from Film My Run here on the Rock of Gibraltar. Take care, we'll see you next time for another Film My Run, another crazy adventure, another marathon, another ultra. Take care till next time, bye.